Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, you are very welcome. My name is Austine Nuel. So today I'm going to be doing a simple makeup tutorial for you guys, and please kindly stay tuned to the end of this video to see the final look. So if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Please help me get to 100 subscribers. Share your thoughts on the comment section down below, your corrections, questions, ideas, anything you have for me. I'll be reading all of them, and also I'm going to be replying you back. And without no further ado, let's get on with the video. So to start off this wonderful look I prepared for you guys today, I'm going to be using the Davis number 18 eye pencil. First, I'm going to draw the outline of the eyebrows, starting from beneath and then above the natural eyebrows, and I kindly follow the exact shape of the eyebrows so as to get that perfect look. Next, I'm going to start filling in the eyebrows, starting from the outer corner going towards the inner corner, and I'm going to use a little bit force on the outer corner to create the heavy strokes, and for the inner corner I'm going to draw thin hair-like strands going upward, and I won't use too much force in that area because I want the eyebrows to appear as natural as possible. So I just continue with this step till I finish filling the eyebrows on both the left and the right part of the eyes. Next, to clean up the eyebrows, I'm going to use the Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to be very careful with this step. If you're doing this step, please use an angled brush for this, and I'm just going to clean underneath and blend it out as I go because I don't want any patches remaining after lining the brows. So as I clean up the eyebrows, I blend as I go so as to avoid creases or any patches that's going to make the eyebrows look rough afterwards. So guys, this look is something that I saw online, so I just wanted to try it out for you guys. So I hope you guys find this look as beautiful as much as I do. I hope you love it. So please rate this look in the comment section down below. Rate it. I would love to see your comments, your ideas, anything you have for me, guys. I'm waiting, and please help me get to 100 subscribers. I'm about to make my first 100 subscribers. Please, your support and everything you do for me will be appreciated. So for the top part of the eyebrows, I use the foundation, and while doing this is because I want the face to blend in smoothly afterwards. I wanted it to be easier to blend in after the eyebrows, so I use the foundation to line the top of the eyebrows, and I kindly follow the shape which I drew earlier so as to attain that clean cut. And also, I don't forget to blend as I go. Now, before applying eyeshadow, I just set the eyelids, and to set the eyelids, I use the same concealer I used in cleaning up the eyebrows, and I set it by tapping the brush, not dragging it around, because if you drag the brush around, you're going to have creases or harsh lines or patches afterward. So it's to tap it in. So for the first transitioning shade, I used that orange from the Ushers Pro Conceal palette. Today I wanted to go for a very simple look, so I'm not going to be using any high-end products today. Every of the products I use will be listed in the description box down below, so kindly click to see. And I'm just going to tap that orange at the outer corner going towards the inner corner, concentrating it more at the outer corner because it's a transitioning shade. And I tap. The secret to a smooth and beautiful makeup beautiful makeup is tapping it in. Now, to blend the orange to prevent harsh lines, as I said earlier, I use that brown shade still from the Pro Conceal palette, and I blend it in using circular motions and very little force. So if you're doing this, use a fluffy brush for this. Use circular motions and very little force so as to prevent harsh lines and creases afterwards. So after blending, we're just going to move on to the main color, which is that yellow shade from the Ushers palette, and I'm going to tap that in around the crease area. So today I didn't draw a cut crease because it's a simple makeup tutorial, so I'm just going to tap the yellow shade around the inner corner of the eyes, So the secret to attaining maximum pigmentation is tapping it in. Just tap your brush around the inner corner or around the crease area with the color of your choice. Tap it in, don't drag the brush around. So I'm just going to tap that yellow in, extending the crease downwards. So after doing that, we are going to blend in the edges of the crease area using the first transition shade we used, which is that orange. So for eyeliner today, I use the Absolute liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to start off with the wing eye, drawing a straight line from where the upper lid and the lower lid of the eyes connect. Just draw a thin line upwards and then connect it to the inner corner of the crease. And please, if you're doing this, kindly draw the liner as close to your natural lashes as possible. So for eyelashes, I use the hair bonding and the 3D mink eyelashes. I'm going to list down all the products I use in the description box down below. And when applying the lashes, I press it, just the middle, from the middle of the lashes, I pressed it and I pressed the outer corners of the eyebrows. So onto the face, I'm going to start off with a primer. This is the high-end primer though. I'm going to start off and I'm going to massage the primer onto the skin. So always make sure you apply a primer before anything you are doing on your face, because a primer helps close up the sweat pores and it makes the makeup pop. So I'm just going to blend that and massage it into the skin for the skin to absorb it. So everyone, kindly comment down below any makeup look that you would like me to do, or any questions, anything you would want me to do next in my next video. Kindly comment down below and I'll be reading your comments, and I am going to make sure to do that for you guys. So for foundation today, I used the Mary Kay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 306. And I used a damp beauty blender, a beauty blender that's not wet or not dry, it's damp. So you first of all wet the beauty blender and then squeeze out the excess water from it, and then you tap the foundation onto the skin for a smooth blend. So guys, if you're doing this, please don't use too much product. A lot of product is going to cause the face to look plasticky, so one tap should be enough for one part of the face, another should be enough for the other part of the face, and then the remnants of the products should be for the forehead. And a very important step, don't forget to blend in your neck. The neck region is very important to blend in, so you don't have a double shade on the face, and it's not good to appear like you're having a mask. So tap and blend everything in together. Next, we're going to move on to highlighting, and to highlight I still use the same concealer which I used to clean up the eyebrows and set the eyelids, which is the Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. And as you can see, I highlighted the areas around her nose, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, under her mouth, and beneath the eyes. I also didn't use a lot of product, please. Don't use too much product if you're doing any of this step. Just use the right amount. So to blend in, still use the beauty blender which you used in setting the foundation, which you use in blending the foundation, rather, to blend in the concealer, and make sure you tap till it blends out smoothly. Next, to set the areas where you highlighted, you can use a setting powder, but I prefer to use a finishing powder because this is a simple makeup tutorial, so I want the face to look as natural as possible. So I used a finishing powder instead of a setting powder, and the finishing powder I use is the Milani Mineral Compact Powder in the shade 108, and I just use a brush to set the areas where I highlighted. So proceeding on to the next step, we are going to contour the face. And when you're contouring the face, don't use a very dark shade. You can use a shade that is only 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So I contoured the area around her cheekbones, and I also contoured the area around her nose and the hairline also. For contouring the nose, I used a smaller brush. So if you're doing this, use a smaller, fluffier brush to do this, and kindly contour one part of the nose and contour the other, leaving a distant line in between, which you're going to apply the highlighter upon. So don't use a very dark shade for this, because if you do, it's really going to affect you. Next, I used the homemade setting spray to set the entire makeup and allowed it to set. To highlight, I use this 2-in-1 eyeshadow and highlighter from the Ushers. It's the Ushers 2-in-1 highlighting and eyeshadow palette. I just highlighted the area around the bridge of her nose, around the cheek and the lips. Proceeding onto the lippies, I started off with the Davis number 18 eye pencil, and I just lined the lips, the outline of the lips. I just lined with the Davis number 18 eye pencil. Since it's a natural makeup today, I wanted the lips to be natural as well, so it matches the eyes. Please forgive my head over there if it's obstructing your view. For the under eyes, I used a creamy black eyeliner on the waterline rather. I used a creamy black eyeliner on the waterline, and then proceeded to the under eyes with the orangey shade, which I used as the transitioning shade to make the eyes pop a little bit. Now after everything, I'm just going to set the whole face using the finishing powder, and I make sure I set blending in smoothly as I go. Now to make the lips a little bit juicy and attractive, I just added lip gloss on top of it, and you can see how the lip gloss brought out the glow in it. It's just a glowy lip gloss. It's a lip gloss from Fenty Beauty, and I applied it just around the outline of the lips and the inner corner, just all around the lips. I applied the lip gloss around the lips to make it juicy and to make it pop. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Let me know what to think of this look in the comment section down below. Rate this look on a scale of 1 to 10, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have learned something from this video. Kindly subscribe, please help me get to 100 subscribers, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. So just to show you guys a little bit of the steps or the processes during the transformation, I'm going to leave some photos of here, here, and here. So these are also, don't forget to like this video and share if you do love it.